Today I'm going to be showing you the highlights of my first ever Challenger Tour doubles match. And we played against two amazing players, Marcus Willis and Christian Harrison, both ranked around 150 in the world. And one of them, Marcus Willis, even played Roger Federer in the second round of Wimbledon on centre court. So it was awesome to share the court with him. And I also had a pretty good partner too. I teamed up with Martin Klizan, former world number 24, who's beaten Rafa and Novak. At the time you're watching this, the full video will be out right now on our YouTube channel. So go and check that out. There'll be a link in the description. But now we're going to check out the extended highlights of the match and a bit of a behind the scenes thought of what I was thinking during those extended highlights. And also, as you can see right now, I'm here in Florida in America for my next block of tournaments. So make sure that you subscribe to the channel to not miss when the videos all about what I'm doing here come out. Now let's jump into the highlights. So let's jump straight into this match. Me and Martin against Marcus and Christian. Obviously, not really sure what to expect, obviously, to go into it. You know, these level of players are not something, or not opponents that you see on a regular basis at the Futures Tour, both ranked around 150 in the world, so definitely pushing top 100 by the end of this year, most likely, if not earlier. As you can see, we got off to a little bit of a shaky start. You know, my service game, going 30 love down is never what you want for confidence. Of course, trying to stay as solid as possible at the net, trying to play confidently. I think the biggest thing here was confidence, because you know it's very easy to put yourself in the boat of, oh well, I'm not at these guys' level and you know therefore I don't belong. But actually the level was a lot closer than I actually thought it was going to be. A couple of loose errors causing us to go 2 love down, and this again wasn't a great start for confidence, but volleys like that gave me a little bit of belief that my level was rising throughout the match as soon as the nerves kind of died down a bit. As you can see, they're coming forwards, getting a little bit unlucky, but yeah, both relying here on Martin's serve to try and hold this game. This was going to be crucial. 4 love down or 3-1's a huge difference in this first set. And as you can see, you know, just moving around, trying to mix it up what I'm doing. Obviously Martin, the lefty, able to use the angles to our advantage. I definitely think I was doing a good job of poaching at the net, reading the play well. I definitely think that Marcus was a very touch-based player, so he was really able to kind of put the ball anywhere if it was, you know, hit at him basically. So we kind of were very aware of that and tried to make sure anything at the baseline go to Christian, anything at the net, try and put it at Christian as well. Obviously, you know, his level's not bad, he's a great player, so just making sure that we're not putting ourselves in a compromising position by all kind of playing to the player with the better touch at least. This point was huge because it's sudden death juice in the doubles. You know, just holding our own, hitting that great drop shot there to secure that 3-1 game, and I was pretty happy with how I was playing. You know, a lot of points that I was managing to win with some good plays. It was obviously great playing on this stage, you know, in front of, you know, not too many people because it was pretty late, but you know, just this court, the kind of the atmosphere was amazing, and it really kind of motivated me to want to play more of these matches. I had a very professional vibe, and what these two guys did really well was they played their service game strong. You know, you can see winning most of their service games to love or to 15. That's the kind of bread and butter of why they're so good at doubles, and that's definitely something I was talking to Marcus after the match about, and something I obviously would you know try and learn from. You know, in our service games was definitely a lot closer a lot of the time, meaning we had to win more pressure points, but I didn't mind that too much, to be honest. I think we were doing a great job of winning those pressure points. As you can see, going 2 balls straight at Christian there, not usually what you'd expect to come back at the Futures level, so there were a few times where, you know, unexpectedly we had the longer rallies, so you always have to be ready at this level for every single ball to come back and to absolutely scramble. As you can see here, getting to that ball, maybe Marcus not expecting it, and another sudden death juice here was the prize. Martin with a smash, Marcus making a kind of a tough slice there, actually coming forward to the net and picking the space away with the volley. Again, another clutch sudden death juice point going in our favour. And I definitely think me and Martin here were beginning to groove a little bit. We were beginning to really find our flow, play confidently, work as a team a little bit more. Obviously, he had so much more experience than myself, and you know, he was super calm, he was super focused. But also you could tell, you know, he was very relaxed. Of course I was less relaxed than he was, but I was also trying to enjoy myself as much as possible. We ended up losing the first set 6-3 with just 1 break, and you know, I said to him and he said to me, look, it's just 1 break, let's go out in this set and hold our serves, make sure that we're not giving them any chances, and you know, we're right in this match. And that's kind of the way we started off, and how we wanted to play this set. You know, as you can see here, still scrambling for everything, but again, just staying solid in their service games was paying off for them. A couple crazy volleys like that where I wasn't really sure what to do. And as you can see there, Marcus getting that backhand so low into the tram line, making it really difficult, putting us in a tough spot here at 15-30. This is another must-win point for us. And with Christian putting that backhand long, I think Christian was a bit tentative from the baseline. I think he was the person that was making the most unforced errors from the back. So I definitely think that when me and Martin were playing, that's who we were kind of going for a little bit more. But he was one of those players who, when he makes contact, when he hits it, he returned unbelievable as well. But my reactions were great. I was really beginning to get into this match. You can see the level of the points is increasing point by point, and this might have been one of the first chances where we had a little glimmer of hope at the beginning, but Marcus snuffing that out with the volley, and there again going straight down the middle. They make things look easy. That wasn't an easy kind of service game to win there, but they made it look very, very simple, which is what the top guys do. So when you're watching it, it's hard to actually appreciate kind of the level that these guys are playing. Also guys, as this is a brand new channel, I'd really appreciate all of your support to help grow this channel so we can reach a huge audience. So make sure that you go down there and click the subscribe button. And now let's get back to the video. But as you can see here, again, serving much more confidently, 40-15. Martin not quite able to put those smashes away. Would have liked him to try and knock that out the fence, but on the back foot here, look to try and play a lob. I'd hit a pretty shoddy lob earlier on in the match, so I said to myself, look, really go for some height and depth here. And managing to take that service game again, go 3-2 up. So, we were pretty happy at this point, trying to just make them play as much as possible. Marcus missing that ball long, 15-all, decent opportunity here. And obviously, you got to remember, guys, they had the new balls. So new balls at, I think it was 7 and 9, meaning that pretty early on in every kind of set, it was brand new balls which kind of flew through the air, especially on an indoor hard court. And for guys like Marcus and Christian, just absolutely cannoning serves to the spots, really added to the pace of their serves a lot, made it super difficult on the return. Crazy smash there by me. I'm not really kind of sure what took over me there. A little bit of acrobatics in that one, and forcing the error to kind of keep us in contention in this service game. We like playing I. Martin would just say, like, get down, I'm going to kind of serve here basically, and I just said, yeah, right, you were 24 in the world, you must know what you're doing. So yeah, that was actually working, and some crazy points, crazy lobs were also going in our favour. And at this point of the match, I really began to believe, we have a chance of winning this set. We're right in it, we're right in contention here. Martin's beginning to play some really solid tennis, volleying well. I'm feeling it. But then, sudden death juice comes along and you start doubting yourself again. Martin with some great depth just said, stick it in the cross with Christian here. If I get a chance, I'll put it away. And not quite doing enough there with the smash, but putting it away with the volley. Again, holding on to our service games. And we said let's try and find a break, but they really didn't give us many chances. You can see most of the games here, 30 love, just not really giving us any opportunities to have any break points, really. As you can see there, Martin going for that ball, just managing to scramble up the line to take it. Again, this service game is huge for me because it's the last service game before a tiebreak, and if it goes to the tiebreak, anything can happen in doubles. Here, huge serve, 217. I hit Martin in the back with my backhand. That's going to hurt. He did say in hindsight that he should have got down, but he hadn't played in a while, so it wasn't really programmed into his brain. 217 is about 133 miles an hour, so I'm surprised Christian made that serve back, to be honest. Very good effort on his behalf. As you can see here, once again, just cruising in their service games. Really, you're not necessarily doing too much on the smashes and the volleys. We were able to come back and win that point, but really knowing exactly where they want to be on that first ball and intercepting and reading the play really nicely. They seem to always find the spot on the return, but when we were returning, they always knew exactly where we were going. However, these games here were huge because we really wanted to get to a tie-break in this set. 30 points, always one that you want to win, especially in a sudden death, and we don't manage to take it. They get a break point here, actually 2 break points in a row. Martin says, I'm serving out wide and I'm coming forwards. I say, great idea, I'm going to try and poach. Managed to poach. Sudden death juice, another big point here, looking to just close the net down, make myself as big as possible, and managing to force the arrow, which was good for us. Great interception there from myself to go 15-30. Again, maybe could have done a little bit more to try and put that ball away behind them. They did such a good job of covering the spaces. And yeah, here at 40-15, Marcus solid at the net, putting the smash away, and we're into a set tiebreak. So here, you know, we said, look, every point energy, really try and hustle, win every single point. Martin with a great return there, going 2-love up. Great opportunity with one mini break. You know, their serve's so good, but so did we. So smash here, just travelling long for myself, and I can't believe I missed that. Really a huge opportunity missed there on my behalf to go 3-love up, but redeeming myself here with a half volley and a volley put away to go 3-1 up. Definitely, you know, Marcus just closing the net there so well, and here at 2-3, another point which would be huge to take it, to kind of ensure we've got that mini break going on to the change of ends. You know, consistently up the line, and Willis deciding to come across. He's pre-fired on that shot. That's ridiculous. In hindsight, should have just absolutely teed it at him, but you know, just the reflexes in the moment not quite paying off. And again, getting slightly unlucky on this point, the board getting in my way, and we're suddenly down 4-3 in the tiebreak. But still all to play for, going straight at Marcus, getting a little bit of luck. The 4-all point again is really, really important, and Marcus decided to come across really nicely there. Didn't see it until it was too late. And again now on serve, this is where they do what they do best, and 6-4 up. I don't make the return, and unfortunately we do end up losing. So thank you guys for watching, I hope you enjoyed. Make sure that you subscribe to not miss any of the awesome content we've got coming up here, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
$1 million looking icy.